Manchester United has gone on and confirmed the exit of one of the best midfielders at Manchester United Football Club, and that's none other than Fred. In a statement, Manchester United has gone on and explained how definitely this has happened and how they definitely they're not feeling quite good, really, leaving the football player, letting him go. But it is time for him to go, and Manchester United has made a big deal. It's quite a good deal that's worth around £13 million, really. And I think that money could be used to get yet another football player. As we definitely know that Sofian Amrabat is one of those football players that is definitely in the line for the club Manchester United to sign. And really, we could be seeing a few more football players really are being lined up by the club Manchester United. As we definitely know, it's not been a bad season, the transfer season for the club Manchester United. Anyway, let us know what you definitely think in the comment section, and please do not forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell as I tell you that my name is Abu KALS, and I'll definitely let you know what the football club Manchester United has had to say about the football player Fred. So Manchester United can confirm an agreement in principle that it has been reached by finance, and also about the transfer of Fred. The Brazil international is set to switch to the Turkish league, subject to a medical agreeing personal terms and receiving international clearance to progress international clearance to process the move. Anyway, it's quite good, I must say, in one way or the other. I can say it's quite a very good thing, because really I think Manchester United needed the football player really to leave, so that it can create chance and room for other football players, and also for a new entrants, because Fred has not been a regular starter for the football manager Erik ten Hag. And Manchester United really still goes on and says the midfielder joined the club in the summer of 2018 from Ukrainian side Shakhtar Donetsk, and has racked up 213 appearances in total for the Reds. And also out of his 14 goals, one of the highlights came this year when he struck a draw back to us on the level terms against Barcelona, as we knocked the Catalan Giants out of the Europa League. He appeared in the Emirates FA Cup final against Manchester City after helping us lift the Carabao Cup earlier in the campaign, and his most recent outing was in the friendly over Lyon in Edinburgh. And the 30-year-old leaves so many positive memories from his time at Old Trafford, where he has been a hugely popular individual, both as a person and as a player. Everybody at the club would like to wish the very best of luck to Fred for the future, as he waits confirmation that his deal to be completed. And definitely that's what the football club Manchester United has had to put on, saying goodbye to the football player Fred, and it's been quite great. I think Fred has had a good time at the club Manchester United. It's been a while, and he's definitely had a good time at the football club Manchester United. Anyway, get into the comment section and let us know what you definitely think in the comment section. What you think about Fred, and at this moment in time, it's time for Fred to leave the club Manchester United. Manchester United has gone on and confirmed the exit of the football player Fred, saying that 213 appearances is what he's had for the club Manchester United. He's had a bit of ups and downs when it comes to form, but always he's definitely been a very positive football player, one who many football players at Manchester United have always looked at, and definitely quite a very brilliant one. And let's hope things keep on moving on quite well for the football player Fred, as he's definitely joining the Turkish league, and we hope things keep on moving on quite well, and he can keep on winning, and let's hope that definitely keeps on that way. Let us know what you definitely think in the comment section about the football player Fred, and his move to the Turkish club. Do you think Manchester United should have kept him for a bit longer? I like Fred, but I like him very much, Fred, but the reality is when the manager does not think that you will fit quite well, I think when your time is really up, you definitely need to go. So he's not being a regular starter, and that shows us that he's not been in the plans really, in the long-term plans of the football manager Erik ten Hag, who's really tried his level best this time around to make sure that again things can move on quite well for the football club Manchester United. Anyway, having said that, Juventus have approached Manchester United's target, and that's Juventus has approached the Fiorentina superstar Sofiane Amrabat, Moroccan international, about signing him, and he's always been a Manchester United target. But this definitely does not mean that Manchester United is out of this transfer. This definitely means there is quite a bit of competition for Sofiane Amrabat, but the reality is, despite the fact that there is big competition, he is still available on the transfer market, and we could see Manchester United really closing up on this deal and getting him adding another football player. Manchester United has signed already 3 football players: Mason Mount from the football club Chelsea, and also Andre Onana, the goalkeeper from Inter Milan, who worked with Erik ten Hag at the football club Ajax. And despite the fact that the pair worked together at Ajax, he's also again he's definitely gone on, and Manchester United has gone. He's gone on and moved to Manchester United and found Erik ten Hag one more time. And at this point in time, I think things are not moving on quite bad for the club Manchester United, to be fair. And the fact that United have got their dream striker, Rasmus Højlund. We've been pronouncing him as Rasmus Højlund. Some other people are saying Rasmus Højlund, and he's definitely come out and said the proper pronunciation of his name is Rasmus Højlund. Anyway, Højlund. Anyway, it's gonna give us a bit of headache to pronounce, but I hope that we will definitely get it at the end of the day. We will be pronouncing Rasmus Højlund's name quite good, and we cannot wait for him to start playing. And definitely, I think it will be a great thing for the club Manchester United for him to start playing, as he got a bit of an injury, and that injury looks like it's not very serious, because United came out and confirmed that this injury is not as serious as it is being portrayed in the media. Anyway, I think it's time up for Fred, really. Fred has played his role at Manchester United. He's been a very good football player, very good midfielder, but Manchester United is getting 13 million off him, and that 13 million can be added on to get yet another superstar, and that is what we definitely are waiting for. Some money in the bank for Manchester United, literally meaning we can get a bit of more cash, and that could definitely be something to jubilate about. Which part of the world are you definitely watching from? Manchester United is having a game between Manchester United and Wolves soon, and that will be the Premier League opener for the club Manchester United, and we hope Manchester United can pick up that win. Should be an easy win for Manchester United, and Rasmus Højlund is not going to be part of the game, but we definitely think that United should really win that game. United should go on and win that game. There shouldn't be any reason whatsoever as to why Manchester United, no excuses, Manchester United should win that game. I can't see any reason as to why Manchester United should not win that game. And please make it a point to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you do not miss out on whatever I've got to bring to you, as long as it is sports and as long as it is Manchester United related. Right about here, the United chapter with me, your very host, as I'm always live when we definitely there is breaking news, or when I think I need to tell you something, and we can always have a chat in the comment section. But at this moment in time, what we've just received, the information we've just got, is about Fred, and Fred is definitely leaving Manchester United. He has spent quite a long long time at Manchester United, and at this moment in time is definitely saying goodbye. After playing for Shakhtar Donetsk, he moved to Manchester United, and from Manchester United is going to the Turkish Super League, and we hope and wish him the best of luck and the best of time at the football club is going to, and we hope things really move on quite well. And he's one of my favorite football players, him and Wan-Bissaka. I'm glad Wan-Bissaka is still at Manchester United. And before, I could not get why many managers were coming and not using him, not playing him. And Eric Ten Hag came and realized how, I'm glad Ten Hag really realized how good Aaron Wan-Bissaka is, because I was, in my mind, I was always like, is it me who's getting it wrong? Because I've got that feeling that Aaron Wan-Bissaka is a perfect football player, he's a very good football player. And I was like, possibly I'm getting it wrong, because other managers who are at Manchester United, they were not seeing that big importance in him. But I'm glad that Eric Ten Hag definitely came and realized how good Aaron Wan-Bissaka is. He's one that I definitely like at Manchester United. I definitely like Aaron Wan-Bissaka, definitely. And always when we have seen games, when we've watched games, really, Bruno Fernandes, now the captain of Manchester United, is definitely quite doing well. Yeah, Bruno Fernandes is an exception. He's quite a good football player. And do not forget that we could be seeing an exit of Harry Maguire, as David Moyes, the current West Ham manager, was asked earlier today about the exit, about them signing Harry Maguire, and he said he's not going to be talking quite a lot about it, but they are dealing with him. They definitely have something in with the club Manchester United about Harry Maguire. Anyway, let us know what you definitely think in the comment section, and do not forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you do not miss out on whatever I've got to bring to you, as long as this sports and as long as this Manchester United related, right about here at the United chapter. As we're saying goodbye Fred, farewell to Fred. Fred is leaving Manchester United. Quite a big number of people are upset, oh, our Fred is leaving. Goodbye, Fred. It's time for him to leave. It's definitely time for him to leave. The best dancer really knows when he leaves the stage, and I think that definitely applies to Fred, and it's quite a very good one. Forever, Fred, you will be a Manchester United football player, legend, forever loved, very disciplined. He's definitely one that everybody has always liked at the club Manchester United. All the managers that he's gone through have always loved him, and even when you see Eric Ten Hag, despite the fact that Eric Ten Hag has not been playing him, he's loved him. He's really liked his character. But the fact that he's aging, and is aging a little bit, getting there, 30 years of age, really, Manchester United is looking for a long-term replacement of Fred, a long-time one that will definitely come in and do quite great, do a bit of work for the club Manchester United. So I think it's definitely something to jubilate about a little bit, but I feel quite sorry, I feel quite bad about him leaving, because I liked him as a football player. I really like him as a football player, and despite the fact that I like him as a football player, also I like him as a person. A football player who's really very disciplined. He's got quite he's quite a disciplined lad, him, and quite thankful of the amount that he's making, the money he's making. In recent interviews, he really kept on saying how grateful he is, and really that is something he's got something that the world can definitely learn from. And really, I wish the best of luck to the football player Fred. As you definitely know, I like Fred. I really like the football player Fred, and he's definitely been one that has been an idol for the club Manchester United. And at this moment in time, he leaves the club Manchester United as a hero. Really, he leaves Manchester United as a hero. So let us know what you think about Fred and his exit, as we already know that Harry Maguire is leaving, and we're also going to be seeing Van der Beek, Donny Van der Beek, also heading for an exit of the club. He could be leaving the club Manchester United any minute, any second from now. So Anyway, let us know what you definitely think in the comment section, and do not forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you do not miss out on whatever I've got to bring to, as long as it's sports and as long as it is Manchester United related, right about here at the United chapter with me, your very host, as I've come to tell you that Manchester United has confirmed an agreement in principle that Fenerbahce has really had this done with Fred, and Fred is really leaving the club Manchester United. However bad it looks, however bad it is, I'm not very happy about it. I'm not so happy about Fred leaving the club Manchester United, but he was bound to leave Manchester United anyway. It was just a matter of time. He was linked to quite a number of clubs, and Eric Ten Hag's he was not in Eric Ten Hag's future plans. So let's hope really things keep on moving on quite well for Manchester United, and Manchester United can get yet other football players, yet other stars, and we could definitely, as we are saying goodbye to Fred, really Manchester United can get yet another superstar, possibly in the ranks of our own Fred. Goodbye Fred, goodbye my friend Fred, and I hope really you get to this club, this new club, and you perform quite well, shine. And I think it's the end of the journey for Fred at Manchester United. I don't see him coming back again because he's getting a bit old. But really, I think Manchester United really is going to be performing quite well in this coming game between Manchester United and is it Wolves? I think so. Manchester United and Wolves, and this game is on the 14th of August, and on Monday, and it should not be of any problem with the club Manchester United, because when you see Manchester United has a 75 win percentage, the draw is 16%, whereas Wolves has a win percentage of 9. Quite low, so United should be capable of winning this game. There shouldn't be any excuses as to why Manchester United should not win this game. Otherwise, I think it's been nice having a chat right about here. It's been quite great having a chat, and we've definitely been talking about the exit of Fred. And Fred is heading for an exit any minute, any time from now. Fred will be leaving the club. Manchester United, as a deal has already been agreed, there shouldn't be anything that should stop him from leaving the club. Manchester United, let us know what you definitely think about the football player Fred and him and his move away from Manchester United. So Manchester United could be getting yet other football players much better than Fred, possibly. Let's hope so. But as you already know, we can't question the decision of the manager. If the manager thinks that there is somebody out there who can play much better than Fred does, then we've got no reason to really say that he can't make this a big decision. Anyway, it's been nice really having Fred at Manchester United. I've watched Fred quite a number of times at United, and I've liked Fred, and I think very many people really have really liked Fred. And at this moment in time, quite sad that I'm making a video of Fred leaving the club Manchester United, but it is what it is. He has to go. Success comes with a little bit of pain, and let's hope that is how it will definitely be. And Fred will definitely spend a bit of more time at the football club. He will be, and I hoped that he could spend more time at Manchester United. I thought actually Donny van de Beek would leave. Scott McTominay would actually not even Scott McTominay and Donny van de Beek, because they are quite. I thought the first football player would leave Manchester United. I thought it would be Harry Maguire, because he's heavily linked to a number of clubs. Chelsea wanted him, West Ham wanted him, and Everton, Sindai was saying that he definitely wanted him. So the fact that Fred is leaving before, it beats a little bit of my understanding, but still it's quite understandable. I'm behind the manager, and I'm behind Eric Ten Hag's decision. Whatever he says, I will definitely follow. I will sort of follow pursuit, but as long as I see there is a bit of light, I can sort of understand why he's saying goodbye to Fred, despite despite the fact that I like Fred. I understand why he is saying goodbye to our very good midfielder Fred. Saying goodbye to him, a bit challenging, but sometimes hard decisions have to be made. Decisions like this one for the